One more time. Do that one more time.
Welcome to Cocoism, the podcast. I'm Boots.
And I'm Coco.
This episode is in honor of our Chihuahua who said her last goodbyes very recently, Miss Lana Del Bueno.
Mm-hmm.
Lana the legend, Lana the great.
Lana, all the things.
Lana, all the things.
Yeah. Can't do too much talking about her, but I love her. I miss her, and she's here. She's here guiding us along.
You know, our pets are our other halves in so many ways. All they do is love us, are right by our sides, you know, stare into our eyes, and we can literally say anything to them and everything, right? And so it's such a special gift that we get to have for so many of us. And Lana was very special to me. I got her in a really chaotic time of my life, and she ran around with me in San Francisco, and we did everything together. She came to work with me. We went to the park together, and then when you came into my life, you became her daddy too, right?
Yeah, I mean, like as soon as I met her, I was like, period. Like this is easy. This is like I've always had like such a connection to girl dogs specifically. Like it's just always been such a I don't know, just my first dog on my own was a girl dog and then Chacha came into our life. There just always have been ones that I've been really drawn to, but she is like a superpower. Like I mean, from the day I met her to the day that she transcended, she was loud, proud, and in charge, Henny.
Really, really. She beautiful in every way, and
we're lucky to have her.
Lucky to have her. I mean, I just want to say, and we'll move on. Saying goodbye is never easy. Lana Del Bueno was loved by so many of us. She really was the mama of our house. I'm thankful to have been picked to be her daddy. Last week, she went to see Boots and her grandma Tracy and Pug in heaven. Now she can play again and be free. I love you so much, Lana.
Thank gosh.
You know,
oh, you
my favorite words are thank you for the best life, you know.
Period.
That said, that's the spirit
that's where we're at.
Uplifts us, you know.
Yeah. So that was really didn't know you were going to read something like that. So I'm gonna need a minute, so go out right ahead.
You know, take a minute. Everyone take a minute.
Woo!
Grab your pet, give them a big kiss for me, for Lana, right now. And
wherever you're at, to the couch, to work, to the car. I mean, just you know, if you have a dog or an animal, what they mean to you, and look at them and be really grateful that you have them because they're here. I don't know who told me this, but animals are brought into your life to teach you something, and each dog is a different lesson, right?
Right.
And it's really fascinating because a lot of times, like, people, you know, don't want to say goodbye because of their connection to something, right? We had a hard time, like, you know, making a decision that we knew was best for her, but it's hard because you're gonna miss them. But now she gets to run around and choose what colored hair she has now. But she taught so many things. I feel like she taught me how to just be I mean, she was with us a whole like start to being a parent.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And she was like parenting all these dogs.
Right.
And me. And yelling at me. She's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I need to eat. I need this. I need that. And I just am so thankful for all of it. And that's enough of that for me.
Hey, we're here for it. And it's good. You know, she's in a better place. She's free and she's running and she's hanging out. And let's move on, you know, let's turn it all the way up, right? I mean,
period. We are in season 1. Oh my God! Look at I am not even. I'm not even dialed in as the. locked in. So welcome to episode 1, Season 2. We are gooped, gagged, and gathered.
I'm Boots.
And I'm Coco.
I'm so excited to be here. I could not sleep last night.
Really?
Well, I could, but I had to literally shut down my Twitter and just throw my phone to the side because Nicki and Cardi B were just going at it. And
the girls are going
like minute to minute, and the back and forth was engaging. It was funny, outrageous, and honestly a bit sad, a little tragic in the end.
Oh, little tea, too much tea.
And I wanted to not really dwell in their negativity because I am a fan of both of them, and I can, what I wanted to say is let's say something positive about each of them. And
right now?
Right now.
Okay, who do you want to start with?
Cardi.
Do you want me to start?
Sure.
I am a fellow girl from the hood, and I have been through some things. And Cardi just reminds me that it never really leaves us, and to be very proud of where we come from. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
I mean, because I wanted to connect deep, but
I don't think she's proud. She's
hood.
She exudes I'm proud of where I come from.
Yeah, she goes.
I'm out here hella loud, just speaking my
with no filter. And there's something to be appreciated about that. And I think there's a superpower in that. And I think that she's just that's who she is. And she should just keep on being that.
Right.
And that's a positive to me. It's even when I heard her rant when she was yelling at Ice Spice.
Right.
I was like, well, what did you do, Ice Spice? Because that sounded like she did something. Because we know that you cannot talk about Cardi's kids.
You can't.
No way can you talk about my kid.
And that's where I had to disengage last night because they both started talking about each other's children. And
Cardi talked about
Nicki's and it was
too?
just too many things. And
yeah, it's not. Keep it classy, girl.
I'm gonna say Cardi. I'm gonna start with Nicki because Nicki, I think that you are a better rapper. You're a better rapper.
Wait, horns. Okay, keep going.
That said, Cardi, you're a better entertainer.
Oh,
and
I don't know if I agree with that 100%. Well, they're very different. They're not even rapping. I feel like that's just saying oh, this person's a better pop star. It's they're different pop stars. It's they're both rapping on a different level, each of them.
That's just my opinion.
I know, but it's
well, no, I mean, I'm saying Cardi.
We live in such a world of we just keep comparing the girls together. That was a comparable moment.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I said Nicki was a better rapper and Cardi was a better entertainer. I didn't even compare them at all.
Oh.
But this is why we're different, right?
Yeah.
This is what
compare and contrast.
We're here for. And right. So
yeah. But
Cardi, I'm loving Am I the Drama? She is the drama.
Oh, hell yeah.
I love the album. And honestly, why I say Cardi is more entertaining, she is a good rapper as well. But
yeah,
she just says the funniest things in her songs and she makes the funniest sounds.
Yeah.
Where she's so cute.
She leans into it for sure.
She makes me laugh. And Nicki has some down ass lyrics too, but entertainment wise, I'm here for Cardi.
Yeah, and the thing is, I didn't say what I loved about Nicki, but I really love that Nicki is what I love. Sorry, God, I just totally forgot what I love about Nicki. I love her music. There was a lot of it that I don't love. I love when she raps. I love Roman's Revenge. I love the last album. It was just very strong. But I wasn't running to buy a ticket to go see her concert. Absolutely not. But Cardi, February, maybe Palm Springs. I'll be there.
I want to go too.
You, that might be a good hood.
I'm going to,
Yeah.
But I think the question for me is to the ladies like Cardi and Nicki, is this the reason that you got into the music industry? Is this part of it? Yeah,
are they on the Zoom call talking about, okay, we have to do this now because this is the part of what we do? Know
Right.
what you mean? Like it's
I mean, do you have to tear each other apart
yeah.
and be so jealous of each other and like
Ooh, the
be
big
so
J word.
cutthroat? Like, is that what rap is about? And it's like, is that why you're in the music industry? And also, it's like you both have kids. So in my mind, I'm like, what's it like at the dinner table? I mean, like,
Mm.
what is the what is the vibe at home? You know, was it really like that? Because gather yourself and focus on your talent rather than like literally ripping each other to shreds. It's a bit much.
Do you like I mean there's no rappers that or female rappers specifically that don't they all kind of go at each other, right? Now that we think about it. Is that they all have done that.
They do. I mean,
Yeah,
they're
I
in a
wonder if
lot
that's
of
just a
ways,
part
and a
of
lot
it.
of right. I mean, it could be. I mean,
You
it
just gotta
seems
break
to
the
be.
mold.
I mean,
It's not
I
Cardi.
think about kind of the conversation we had in different parts of like recently of like how we sometimes talk to our son Matthew about kind of like keeping some thoughts to himself, right?
Mm.
Like you don't have to say everything flying through your mind and like spit it out,
Mm.
you know, or maybe talk to your friends, you know, you say certain things to them, you say certain things to your parents, but like this back and forth kind of thing is like it's not cute all the time. Like
Mm.
take that and like use it somewhere else or just keep it to yourself.
Mm.
And then it makes me think of Cardi and Nicki because it's like you can rise above things. I do believe. And you may think all of these things, but you can also keep things to yourself too and like sit on it and maybe not respond or maybe respond a little bit later or maybe
Mm.
think about a little bit of what you're going to say before you actually say it.
Mm.
Because honestly,
It's a huge lesson.
it's a huge lesson. And you and I have talked about that too, because for me, in my sobriety program, it's based a lot on resentments, holding a resentment or having a resentment. And if that's the case, then there is definitely an amends to be made. And I was talking to you the other day about situations that I've had in my life where I see myself in two versions, right?
Mm.
And one of them is, maybe it's like a Cardi Nicki, like, you know what, you're not going to say this shit to me.
Oh.
Oh, I'm going to clap right back. I have some words for you. Wait till I see you. Hell no. Like you're going to hear it from me. And honestly, that is the initial reaction. It's like, please don't even try to mess with me. But on the other hand, it's when I think about how my almost year of sobriety, what that's brought to me is a place to like sit on something, not be so reactive, and actually think about what I'm going to say or simply not respond.
Mm.
You know, in the past year, I've been called, a drug addict. I've been called a criminal. And it bothered me so bad that all I wanted to do was react, right? You know, in ways that I know that I can that's inside. But I talked to you about it, I talked to other people close to me about it. And I never responded. And I never had that big negative reaction. And, even coming up for me, there's a big gathering of family coming up and I'm gonna see these individuals who came at me, right? And it's like there's that part of like, hey, I'm gonna see you and you're gonna get my response. And then honestly, I've been thinking about this too. It's like I I don't have the time. I don't have the space and I don't have the will inside me to even like give you any of attention from
Mm.
what you have said to me. And I look forward to seeing these individuals. I look forward to saying hello. And I look forward to carrying on. And I cannot hold a morsel of negativity regarding that inside me.
Mm.
And that's how I feel about my life right now, about how I'm going to carry on and how and then, and then it's like how people like are just so reactive. So I don't know. What do you think?
No, I mean, I love how we went like deep into like I mean, it's good that you are there, because that's the best place to be because people are constantly, if given the opportunity, going to tear any of us down. And if you think back, it's like it was an opportunity given, and then they responded. You know what I mean? And it's like sometimes it's like how people are, so it's just like I'm gonna be over here,
Right.
and it should not block you from wanting to be in the same room with them. Yeah, you're not going out of your way to then be in these spaces, but also like sometimes you are, and when you do, it's like, hey girl, I'm all about that. Just give me opportunity, because I even people that I don't care to like be around, I would totally and be like, hey girl, like keep it cute, keep it popping,
Right.
you know. I know I'm too much, and I will constantly be too much because that is me at my core.
Right.
Too many things. It
Right.
took me a long time to get there. But I think you are too. Too many things.
Too many things.
But I think that when you are too many things, you can really like step back and look at yourself, which I think you've done. And you're like, instead of thinking that those are like saying, oh, I'm too many things, as like, oh, I'm sorry. Now it's like, I'm too many things. I have looked at that, and I'm going to like adjust myself for myself so that I don't have to be in situations where I feel like this again, or give someone the opportunity to say something to me, because, it's like you're not going to go and tear someone else down, even though you could. What's the point? What's the point? It's like leveling up in their space where you're just like in this bad energy, and it's not the tea.
It's not the tea. It's not the example. It's not, anything for my son to see. It's nothing to harbor, right? And
saying it's all about you at the end of the day. Because if it ain't right for you, it ain't right for people around you.
right.
Period.
I'm
If
carrying
it ain't right
on.
for you,
I am carrying on.
that's it. Pack your purse.
I mean, it happens to be October 1st.
Oh my gosh.
Is the beginning of my birthday month.
It starts today.
To all my Scorpio sisters,
y'all.
there's.
Well, it's not Scorpio season yet.
I mean, it's approaching.
Yeah, we're definitely
as we
approaching, and we have a full moon on the 6th. So blessed be.
But you're so sweet. I mean, I walked in this morning, and like the first thing you said was "Happy Birthday Month." And I was like, oh my god! I was thinking like I was in such a different place from last year that I'm like, oh shit, it's my birthday month, and I'm known for just going so hard, on my birthday month, and I am, but it's in a different way, right? Like,
yeah,
I have everything that I want, everything that I need. Life is good.
Isn't that empowering to say that though? To say that, yeah, people, I am known. Baby, nothing has changed. Now you just have a different reason to do things. Now you have a bigger reason to celebrate you.
Hell yes.
That's all I'm saying. You felt that?
I felt it. That vibration.
Like, period.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
This is it your 20 something year anniversary of your 25th?
I'm turning 21.
Period.
All over again.
Period. Blessed be the fruit.
I know.
The fruit is rewinding.
Oh my god.
It's aging backwards.
I'm literally in heaven right now because I have I'm in like music, heaven, because I'm loving music right now.
Yeah, me too.
And I think that. And it's like the trilogy of just like pop perfection happening. And Cardi B.
Elaborate.
I am the drama. What do you think about the album?
I mean, the first listen, I was like, girl. Then I started listening. I kept listening, and I was like, okay, got it. Yes, our friend Scott, he says a lot of things that really help me to like manage like what's some things are. But he was like, if you like 3 songs from an album, it's a solid album. And I probably like 3 or 4.
Right.
There are some I don't like. I'm not getting into that because this is not the space that I want to live in. I'm not living in the Nicki, Cardi
beef
Yeah, beef.
Beef here.
No, no, they're not serving beef. They're serving like what's it called? What's the fake meat
Hot
called?
sushi.
No. What is the hot?
I love
Oh,
this
not
giggle. I
hot
love the
sushi.
giggle.
Imitation meat. What is it called?
Imitation crab.
No, the beef.
Impossible burger.
Yes, they're serving impossible burgers because this is impossible for them to get to a good place together. It's impossible.
Yes.
It's impossible.
Stay in the studio.
Yeah,
You know,
What's up, Nikki? Get in the studio.
Nikki.
Then whatever happened to the second part of the one where Meg?
Oh, let's not talk about. I mean,
I'm not putting gas on a dead fire, but damn.
Bigfoot recap right.
Oh my gosh. We don't
But yes, on Am I the Drama? I have to say, as petty as Cardi is, I love Pretty and Petty.
That's my favorite song.
It's so good. I love it.
It made me know who Bia was. I didn't know who Bia was before.
Bia.
Apparently I did. He sung a song, but like to me, if I don't know an artist's name, I don't know that. Their song is one thing, yes, it's theirs, but if you haven't done the work so that I know you, like, I don't know you, girl.
Bia.
But now I know her.
Imaginary Players, and you know, I just love how like just calm and consistent that song is. And
it's giving like R&B, like early 2000s.
Okay, album number 2 is V by Doja Cat, which in the beginning, him and I were being a little bit shady. What? We were playing pool at the house, and we were like, what is up with this Doja Cat? It's like 80s extreme. The beats start off a little like, I don't know, like super 80s where you're like, But then I think what you have to do is you have to listen to these complete albums on like some loud ass speakers in your headphones. And now I'm obsessed with Doja Cat.
Again, 3 solid songs that I love. I mean, my one I keep singing today is it Gorgeous?
Gorgeous.
Ooh, slayed that one. Slayed that one.
And I love Amen. So good. So
what
good.
Else are you loving?
And I'm loving, I mean, saving the best for last, which is I'm here for it all. I can't stop saying it, and I can't stop listening to Mariah Carey's new album.
Yeah, she's really serving it up.
In Your Feelings.
Yeah, she's giving us like very emotion.
It's so good.
Yeah, and in a way that we need, because there's not really people don't put out music like that.
Right.
Gosh bless, mama.
Nothing is impossible, Mariah. It's so good.
And I mean, the top of my list is Cocoism, the song. Cocoisms.
Isn't like, I mean, it's almost a soundtrack at this point.
Well, on the 10th, it will be a soundtrack, so get ready for that.
So plug in, lock in.
I mean, download, like, subscribe,
play all of it because it's cute.
Yeah, I mean, we're just getting in because we missed this. I missed this.
Yeah, we're not even at the TV tie-up yet.
Oh my gosh, dear gosh.
I missed it too.
Yeah. The tea is the beans, baby. The tea is the beans.
My gosh.
So where we at, producer?
We're at the TV tie-up. Did you not hear?
Oh no, I didn't. I was waiting for you to say it. We're welcome to the
TV tie-up.
Period. We're gonna start with that because there's so much there.
I love that you have so much because
you don't have a lot.
No, I mean I do. I mean I'm obsessing over a show already, but I'm not binging, you know, because I want to take it nice and slow.
Yeah,
because I'm a hard binger, just like my mom.
Ooh.
And
your mama son,
you know. But Wayward with Toni Collette.
Oh my God,
let's get it.
Damn, I mean, she is just amazing. And every role she does is like, you know, it's gonna like do something to you. And she is dark. My sister actually texted me about that. She was like, you guys have to watch that. And then we had been busy, so we didn't get to start it. And then we started like 2 days ago.
Right. I think last night. Because we only watched like 2 episodes, and the third one was coming on, and I was like, we gotta stop. Like, let's save it.
Because we're like, we're not good with like when the whole thing is available.
And the other lead actor is Mae Martin, who plays the husband to the wife that
Alex.
went to
Yeah.
the school. So what is Wayward about? Which in your words?
I feel like it's a, it's coming, it's about this academy, right? That is troubled kids get sent to. But then also another storyline is this couple moving back, or the wife, she is moving them back to their hometown, and it just starts off really weird. They move into this house. The house has no doors,
Hmm.
right?
Right.
No doors. And then it just starts to have these stories of, like, people escaping, or a little bit of, there's this like mystery around this school. And then the other storyline is these two young best friends, and one of them's acting out, the other one's like really likes her, so then they start to, like, develop a friendship, and then it just keeps going. I mean, I don't
Right.
know if that's selling it right, but
Yeah, it's a thriller. I can't wait to see where it goes.
yeah.
I do want to highlight the other actor, Mae Martin, and I took a little bit from Mae's um, Wikipedia. And Mae is a Canadian actor, comedian, writer, recording artist, and podcast host. They
Period.
co created, co wrote, and starred in the Netflix Channel 4 comedy series Feel Good, earning a BAFTA TV Award nomination for Best Female Comedy Performance. Martin also co-hosts the comedy podcast Handsome with Tig Notaro. So, Mae Martin, I'm a new fan, and welcome to being in my big fandom.
Ooh, the fandom.
Because I'm
The fandom that
obsessed, and I
is
can't wait
the
to
Bootsy roll.
see how this show ends
Yeah,
up.
it's a nice start. It's a real nice start.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
loving it.
let's just move right into what we watched yesterday.
Oh my god,
Did that jump too far?
are you talking about the HIM?
Him, man, Julia Fox. Thank you.
Julia
I
Fox.
just, yeah, she really served it up on a platter. I mean,
I love bleached eyebrow. Anyone with a bleached eyebrow, I'm here for it.
and she just is staying true to herself too. Like the looks, she was giving look after look after look. Dude,
Loved it.
I mean, really,
Tyreek Withers was the football star, so handsome. I've been peeking at his Instagram. It's very cute.
Matthew said that his football coach coached him,
Oh
which I
my
thought was so funny
god.
and random. That's what he said yesterday.
Marlon Wayans, of course.
I mean, gagged. I mean,
Gagged.
white chicks. I mean, epic.
And this movie was produced by Jordan Peele.
Period.
From Us.
Oh, I mean, I'm telling.
With Keke Palmer.
Yep. And what I loved about
Get Out.
he just, period.
What did you love?
I loved, like, the attention to detail throughout the whole thing. It's like when he goes to his idol's home, and it's a filleted football in the middle of the desert. I mean, just the detail of, like, the building to each character, to, like, they gave a story all the way through. Dark, twisted, but solid storytelling.
Super.
Solid.
Super. He didn't write it or direct it, but he produced it, and it's his production company, Monkey Paw Productions. So you could see that his touch on. I loved the movie. It was like, I mean, it's like a satanic cult in the world of football. And
and
the witch is bewitching, honey. And I loved the movie, but I also, in the end, thought it would be an amazing TV show series, because it was just so, like, it almost felt like I was watching a music video.
Yeah.
And a cool, like, I could see it as a TV show. So maybe it'll adapt and turn into that. But the movie was super cool. I'm glad we saw it. It was lots going on.
The mascot was like, that was visually, like, such cool. And I don't know if you remember, like, the mascot for the football team. There was parts when you could see through it, like where it almost like they took off some of the shiny pieces off of him, and then there's parts where he's completely covered. What was this?
Right. Oh,
did you notice that?
I did. Yeah.
Where he, like, hits him in the back of the head. And then later he comes back with that, but it's the same height, same guy.
Right.
And then there was more where you have more where you couldn't see any of
What a twisted story. That was.
it. Was like it was serving American Dream for sure.
And is this like how football is?
Is
'Cause it
this
was
how
like,
the United States of America is?
our kid plays football. I'm like, no, you're not.
No,
You're not going to the
no.
big leagues.
And also like there you can see they sold their souls early
I
in that movie. They were right in the beginning. They were like the daddy was like, you're gonna be him.
these stories of like selling your souls, to like, I don't know, get notoriety or like
Yeah.
fame or like be the
You
best of the
wonder, right?
best. You totally wonder,
Yeah. Anything's possible, especially that Hollywood takes a very grand approach to it and gives us
Totally.
this like maybe, maybe not.
I might could,
I might could. I ain't gonna say I might could not because I might could.
because I might could.
Yeah, blessed be.
So yeah, what do you got going on? I mean, anything new for Mr. Coco?
I'm happy to be back. We've been traveling a lot.
Mm,
We spent some time in Palm Springs. We saw the peeps. I feel like I'm just in a space of just learning about myself all the time. What I can and can't handle.
mm.
And what I want to do and what I don't want to do. It's really like that's where I'm at. And I think that it's like astrologically, that's literally what's going on. And it's been going on for a while, but I really feel it. And I really just am like, as Matthew says, I'm what?
Too many things.
Locked in. No, you say I'm too many things. Not in. He just is,
Yeah.
he just says, oh my.
I know. I love starting with like, that's very Capricorn of you. And he's like,
Oh my.
hi.
It's true. If you know a Capricorn, if you are a Capricorn, and you guys are amazing, but you're a lot.
Hey, I'm glad you're locked in.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. I feel it. I see it. I'm living it with you.
How are you?
I'm excited to be back here at Cocoism, the podcast. On the break, we dived into like Bootsy's book club and such. And it was so fun. It hella entertaining. I mean, we read the most wild book, Dancer from the Dance.
Man,
I
almost
recommend
missed
everyone to
it.
read it. I love having Joe, our guest, or a good friend of ours.
Yeah.
And just the whole process, right? Because if we're doing something new creatively, it's a learning progress and it's a creative progress, right? So
Bonanza.
everything is like dissected after we do it, and we're like, okay, we're gonna do this next time, or like,
Yeah.
and switch it up, So Bootsy's book club and such is like so fun. We're gonna do it again. It'll make its appearance here on the show every so often.
Little pop in.
And I can't wait because there's so much
And thank you for
and such.
doing all of that, wanting to do it, because I was scared. Just like you're scared to go skydiving in November. I was really scared to like start this book because I was afraid of what I don't know. Reading's never been like a superpower of mine, but it was really nice to do this. And in this book, I mean, I was talking to a client today about it, and she was like, "Oh my God, I have to read it." I was like, "Girl, get on it." If it really shows like the gay culture in a very like spot on way, like it only can be told if you're inside of it. Obviously it's different now. It's not the 70s, but there are parts of it that are very much the same. And
it was wonderful to see that all you had to do was tap in,
lock in.
You tapped in, you locked in, your superpower came out.
Yeah.
And, I'm doing great. I'm wishing everyone in the community is doing great as well. Yes. And it's one day at a time. We all have
Baby
each other.
steps.
Take it easy, as Mina would say. I'm going to read just like something that I wrote recently, and it's how often do we get to represent ourselves to our community and ourselves. A power is given to all of us to be exactly how we want to be seen and be. May you not dim the light within you and brightly be your authentic self. Lead with love. It's really beautiful.
Mm-mm.
You
I
know,
feel like you just read a scripture from the Bootsyism book.
I
The
mean,
Bootsy rolls are gagged.
it's in the
I mean,
Bootsy roll.
I'm a Bootsy roll.
I'm a Cocoa buff.
And every time you read something, I'm just like, are you right something? I'm like, damn.
You know, and to take it with you.
Literally
I'm
take it
taking
with
it
you.
with me on every day. It's one day at a time. I love being here with you because you're too many things.
You know,
Thank you for being here with me.
duh, because you're too many things.
We're getting it together. Cocoism, the podcast, is back.
It's no, she's back and she's on it. I'm sorry that it didn't come out at 6 a.m. this morning like it normally does, but it will be back to its normal time next week.
Hey, take it easy.
So you're too many
Thank
things.
you. You're too many things.
So let's be
Too many things
together.
together.
And one more thing. Happy 1 year soon. It's coming up.
Oh, that's so sweet.
You have lots of things to celebrate. And remember, we all have a lot to celebrate. So when things are hard, focus on the things that make you happy.
Love that. Love you. Love you guys.
Bye. We can do a lot of